take off my shoes and socks and I have to wear these flip-flops that are in like a bucket. Dude, I don't know if they're like used over and over again.
Of course they are. They're called hep flops.
I love you, baby. Too much to put you through this. So here's my gift to you. Blaze of glory. This is hero shit right here.
Yeah, gangster shit.
We'll never get over that. Here's my gift to you, baby. Here's my gift to you.
Oh, yes, here we are. It's Rise to Offend, episode 89.
Wow.
We've made it. So, wow, you're awfully excited.
Wow.
You're maxing
Right
out
there.
already.
Listen,
Dennis.
dude.
Yeah, you're maxing out already.
11 more weeks, we got episode 100.
Yeah, and we definitely have to throw a party, and we will throw a party, promise you that. And there's going to be T-shirts. There's going to be T-shirts out there that say hashtag Bocephus, hashtag Bird
No, we don't want that.
Yes, we
Hashtag
do.
bird dick is a motherfucker.
There
Yes.
won't be one that says hashtag road dog. That won't happen.
That will not
It will
happen.
now.
I will make sure that does not happen.
Hey, who rode a Harley in a poker run?
Who rode a Harley
Huff.
that you didn't buy that was just given to you by a sponsor?
Yeah.
Which makes you a fucking wannabe biker.
Makes me a badass.
No, it doesn't.
Because I rode it for a weekend and didn't pay shit.
Exactly.
Except for gas.
I'm sure your wife was like, go faster.
Road dog.
Road dog.
Once again, it's Rise to Offend, episode 89. How do you become a part of the show? Friendly listener? Friendly cast member? Do we want to call him a cast member?
Sure.
Not quite. Not quite. But how do you become a part of the show? You can email us. We're always looking to hear from you. Some of the emails we get, they're like, hey, you guys rock. And that's all we get. We can't share that email. We need to use stories.
I just looked at our email a little while ago.
Yeah?
And we just had one recently, March 9th.
Right on. We're making progress. risetooffend@gmail.com. Don't forget, you can also hit us up on Facebook.com/risetooffend. See the pictures that we post. Dennis and I, we're always hard at work. Pete doesn't know what the fuck a Facebook is. And there's also Twitter at Rise to Offend. And we also have risetooffend.com. And the newest episode is about, I think the last time we put a new episode up there, which isn't our fault, by the way, was the last time we got an email. So
Yeah,
we're making progress.
Pete never posts shit, but Pete always likes this.
I do hit like to support you guys.
To support you guys, it's
You're
us.
one of- you're
To
one
support-
of
you're
us.
one of us.
To support us.
Faggot?
Is what I meant.
Hey.
I mean that like 7th grade, 1984.
I
You're
know.
a
Okay.
faggot. Like,
I know what you
smear
meant.
the queer.
I know what you meant. You threw me the football. I'm the queer.
I don't think
get
you
it.
like dudes' asses because that's gross.
Thug it out, nigga.
Whoa!
When you say dudes' asses are gross, Dennis.
Have you seen mine?
No.
Disgusting.
You definitely should. You should look into it.
Listen,
and it'll give you a whole new appreciation
pass.
on life.
First
Pass.
things first, Pete has seen mine.
When you look into Dennis's asshole, let me tell you
Road
the
dog.
sense of euphoria that comes over you. Not because his asshole is that beautiful, because it's quite the opposite. But you look at Dennis's asshole, and then all of a sudden you just feel so much better about your asshole. Because you know it doesn't have as many warts and polyps and just stretched out to the
Goatse's
extreme.
fingerprints.
Goatse's fingerprints. God, that's been a long time. Goatsy. God, we got to remind the people. Goatsy, what was Goatsy again? Goatsy is a German guy who takes a lot of selfies of himself, stretching out his own asshole
He
with
pulls
his
his
fingers.
asshole open like one of those giant punching bag balloons you got in like 5th grade. Dong, 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 on the rubber band, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's the size of, I don't know. What I don't know.
I was going to
We
say
started the show off.
I was going to
classy
say,
this time around.
I was going to say like Goatsy spreads his ass cheeks open, kind of like when a 6-year-old opens a present on his birthday. You know what I mean? Just like there's two hands involved, and they just go to the opposite ends.
But it's an anus.
But it's an anus,
And it's his own anus.
yeah, which makes him an artist.
And he puts like hams in there, vices, anvils.
He's like baked.
Anvil. Did you say anvil?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
That is a Looney Tunes version of Goatsy. Right?
well, probably that's a good
The
point.
Wile E. Coyote is in there.
He's the Banksy of anal stretching. That's what he is.
All right.
No.
Do you know what Banksy is, Dennis?
I know what Banksy is.
Okay.
He's not a movie, so I know.
Okay, good.
Meanwhile, I throw a reference out about an hour ago from a movie. None of these two fucks get it.
I was too busy
Armed
talking
Dangerous with John Candy.
to Pete. It's not a
off,
classic. That is not a
It
classic.
is a
Not a
classic, you
classic.
sons of bitches.
Is a classic as much as Spies Like Us.
Let me tell you why that movie.
Spies Like Us sucks.
Let me tell you why that movie. Let me tell you why that movie was a decent
John
movie.
Candy and fucking
Meg
American Pie
Ryan,
Dad.
Meg Ryan in her prime, and that's pretty much it. Meg Ryan in her prime. I'm going to tell you straight up,
And Armed and
probably
Dangerous?
in my top 5.
Oh no, Meg Ryan in her prime was just. Oh wow.
Yeah,
you're right.
stunner.
Yeah.
And then, but have you seen Meg Ryan now after all the plastic surgery, trying to look like she was Meg Ryan in Armed and Dangerous?
Now, like she looks like the Joker, trying to look like Meg Ryan.
Now she looks like Dennis's asshole. Just fucking no hope.
No,
It's crazy because
she is
like,
not tight and unpenetrated.
You look at all the actresses that kind of did the. It's horrible. All the actresses that did like the plastic surgery versus the ones that didn't, and the ones that just.
All
aged.
I know is earlier,
like Kim Basinger,
one of these two
or whatever,
fucks
and they
said
look
something
better,
dumb,
yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, get with the program, Kokolovich." And I looked at them both, and I was like, "Movie reference," and they're like, "What?
Yeah.
What? I saw Hunger Games.
Yeah. What? I'm pushing
Armed and
40
Dangerous.
and I just showed it.
Armed and Dangerous is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
You can't even find that on DVD, bro.
You can
Where?
at the video store.
No,
I don't
Oh,
know.
at the video store?
No.
First off, can you even find a video store?
There's a Blockbuster by my house.
Is there really?
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time.
No,
Eugene Levy,
Till they shut that
John
down.
Candy.
It's only a matter of time till they shut that down
Armed
and
and
turn it
Dangerous.
into a crack house.
Watch it. All I know is I made a badass movie reference about a funny movie, and you guys didn't fucking know it.
All right, 1 out of a million.
And you're like, "Oh, I saw Eyes Wide Shut."
That's the movie you bring up.
Dennis, have you ever seen Quirks of the Angels?
Have you ever seen Aliens? Have you ever seen fucking blockbuster Avatar?
Have you ever seen Avatar? Yeah, it's where a bunch of people have like stupid blue paint and they look cool and
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, the Earth
This is a funny thing, though, because this is this
I'd
is
say something about a badass funny movie from the 80s.
Let me
you guys
tell
are
you,
like,
Dennis is the
I'm
prime.
stupid.
Dennis's movie knowledge is the number one reason why I pull out when I'm having sex, because Dennis's movie knowledge, when I go, "Hey, what's the last movie you saw?" Frozen. It's like because he's got 2 little girls and he's always got to take
The
them to the
reason
movies.
you pull out is what you see in the mirror and on your SATs.
That is
Yeah.
What?
Hurtful, isn't it?
He's saying you're stupid
And
and you're ugly. I actually got that.
I don't jerk off in the mirror, though. I don't fuck my girl in front of the mirror like I'm Christian Bale in American
I didn't
Psycho.
say anything about banging your chick. I said what you see in the mirror.
He
It's
didn't-
your
Oh.
face.
Oh, so I
which
pull
is
out.
ugly.
Oh, so I don't want to make an ugly, stupid kid, is what you're
Yes.
saying. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got
You don't
that
want
joke
to
a while
follow the
ago.
path of your father
So how the fuck did your kids turn out like the way they did?
because their mom is smart and
And fuck someone
pretty.
smart and handsome. Not you.
My mailman is a scholar.
Exactly. She went to a 7-Eleven one afternoon and went, "Hey, I'll take a mocha latte."
Fuck
and,
your face, dude. Here's the thing. Let the record
Hello,
show
handsome.
that I made a badass movie reference and you guys had nothing.
Hello, handsome blonde gentleman not named Dennis. What are you doing this
Are
afternoon?
you Nordic?
You look like Thor.
You say you've killed a man with your bare hands?
I like it.
Yeah. Pregnate me now.
Well. Oh, so hey, so I got to tell you, this is pretty funny. So last night I went and did stand up at the Bally's.
So far, not funny.
Right, of course. It's because it's called the lead-in, fuckface. Anyway, I'm doing comedy at this place called Bally's. This one lady walks up to me. She goes, "You were funny, but you use the F word a lot." And I'm like, "Do you?"
Do people still say that?
Yeah, I'm like, "Is this Provo, Utah? You stupid! What the fuck are you
went
talking
to a comedy
about?"
show and it's in Las Vegas. and
Yeah.
You're a whore.
Yeah, I went to a comedy show. It's Las Vegas. There's tits and ass on every single billboard. There's 27.
If you look on the street,
24/7
there's a
drinking.
1,000 business cards that say hot nudes to you.
Yeah, but you said the F word, and I found that offensive. I'm like, what?
What did you say?
You know, that's what's.
Tell me what you said.
Well, then she goes. You see, I live at home and I have 3 boys, and I go, "How old are your boys?" She goes, "One's 18," and I go, "Buckle up. You're gonna hear it a lot." And guess what's going to happen when the other 3 turn 18? They're going to say it a lot because that's what men do. I'm sorry that they were playing the fraud program in front of you and like keeping it to themselves, but it's going to happen.
Your son jacks off to your picture.
Oh, God.
I've done it. You've done it. Everybody's done it. Shut
Exactly.
up. Move
I got
on.
news for you. You touched your son's jizz the second you did his sock laundry, and you're over here worried about me saying the F word? Go eat all the dicks.
But she said you were funny.
She did say I was
So
funny.
before the constructive criticism, she did give you a compliment.
Everybody's got
So
constructive
let's
criticism.
I'm
Oh,
just saying.
no. Well, thank you, Pete, for looking at it for the bright side.
She
I
said, "Hey,
expect
you're
that.
really funny, but
Yeah.
that's
no, she didn't say really funny. She just goes, you were funny,
Yeah,
but...
everybody's got a butt. I bet hers was large.
Yeah, it's actually an accurate
There
assessment.
you have.
So you're saying that
Should we play
larger,
Guess This Race?
the larger butt of a woman, the less they like the F word?
Yeah.
Is that really a statement you're sticking with?
No, I'm just saying that she sounds like a fat girl.
I don't know, Melissa.
Why? She just said. 'Cause
Okay,
Only
okay.
fat girls think Brandon's funny.
Okay.
And what?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let me.
It's
let
not
me-
true. I'm
let's
just saying.
settle-
Where's this assessment?
Let's settle this right now, Brandon. Was she a fat girl?
She wasn't a fat girl.
Did she have a large ass?
Yes.
Pete, fuck off. Let's move on.
No, you win. I'm not saying you're in the wrong.
no,
I'm just
no.
saying, how did
so
you?
cut the audio at you win.
Edit.
Just like you're funny, but and you're like you win, but
So, all right.
Skinny girls don't complain about the F word. Then you're saying,
yeah,
Yeah, skinny girls, yeah, they
because they like it.
well, what it was is just don't come to Vegas and sit there and pretend like you're on some moral high horse.
Right.
You know, there's a reason why you come here. And there's a reason why you left your 3 stupid kids at home. It's because you wanted to do adult shit.
And
if
they're
I
on
say the
probation.
F word, yeah, if I say the F word in front of you, you have no right to get upset at that, especially when you're in this town. I can understand if, you know, I'm at a petting zoo and I'm like, hey, look at this fucking llama. You know what I mean? Like, then fine, you got a point. You could get mad at the F word, but you're at a comedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So pull back your husband's uncircumcised dick and jam it in your mouth.
Got a guy. He's wearing his comedy flannel. He's ready to rock.
Dude, comedy flannel. I'm fucking here to rock. Thank you.
No joke.
Don't know
I've
what
known
it's
you
not.
for 3 years. I still need to see your act.
You do. You do. It's quite hilarious.
Stop having your act when I work.
Oh, so I got to tell you this, too. Our good friend Sean Halpin,
Hey, Sean
Sean
Halpin.
Halpin.
Woo,
at
beard-
Sean Halpin, Twitter. Look him up.
Beard guy.
Great beard.
Not
And-
funny, but fun.
Oh, come on. You haven't. That's another
Not
guy.
funny again?
Yeah. What is with you?
Who's
Always
funny to
jumping
you?
in this not funny
Who's
bullshit.
funny to you? Armed and Dangerous is
Yeah,
classic.
Armed-
Who's
yeah.
funny
First off,
to you?
no
that was
shit.
funny. Secondly, the Sean Halpin thing was a joke because he is funny.
Okay.
I was being ironic.
But no, who is a funny comic to you out of curiosity?
Who is a funny comic
Yeah,
to me
who-
out of curiosity?
Yeah.
Not John Panette.
He just passed, bro. Why you got to go to him?
Let's see. Who's a funny comic to me?
You better not say
George Carlin.
George Carlin. Okay.
Sam Kinison.
I'll take that.
Plain and safe.
I'll take
there.
that.
Richard
Yeah.
Pryor.
I'll take that.
These are funny to everyone, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like who's.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You
he
mean a
just
recent-
went out there and,
Yeah,
and named
recent
like
one.
the biggest fucking names you could possibly
Yeah,
name.
Listen, are they funny?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
course,
then,
but they're-
then shut your face.
No, you shut up.
Are you saying
Like how he did that?
Name a. I do like that. You
Yeah,
turn it around.
I came.
Are you saying
threw
name
right
a
back in his
current,
face.
recent comedian that I think is funny?
Yes.
I don't know any.
See, there you
Okay.
go. So you.
Brandon Gooch.
Hey!
Ooh.
And guess what? Dennis has got a huge ass.
Hey, it's opposite
now,
days.
here's the thing.
You're allowed to say the F word in front of him, though.
Yeah, exactly. Dennis has got a huge fucking ass. Yeah. No. Everyone knew that was a fake laugh.
So Sean Halpin's in.
So Sean Halpin came down. He well, first off, we went into the Cheyenne Saloon, and there was fucking no one in the. And I mean,
no wake this time.
fucking yeah. Last month there was a wake for some dead guy, and then this month there was just no wake, so there was no audience. So it just fucking sucked. But so what happens is Sean doesn't drink. I do.
I knew there was a reason.
And because I knew Sean wasn't drinking, guess who drove my car? Sean.
You.
Yes.
Oh.
No, Sean did. So we ended up going to this other show called Dirty at 12:30. It's over at the South Point. Great show. I proceed to get fucking lifted. I mean, I am loaded. I go up there, do
What
some
day of the
stand-up.
week was this?
Friday night. I get up there, I do some stand-up. I murder. No, I'm kidding. But it's like, I'm up there, I'm drunk as a skunk. And so Sean's driving me home. And do you ever say anything that you don't mean when you're drunk? You ever do something like that where you say some things where you kind of regret?
Every day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Like,
Every day of my life.
Have you ever said something to the missus, Dennis, where it's like,
No.
fuck.
Not the missus.
No, not the missus? You've never said anything stupid to the missus before.
Well, I'm sure I have a million times.
Right.
Not like drunk, stupid stuff.
Well, this is what happens,
I
okay?
respect my girl.
Right. Fuck you.
What can you say that's inappropriate to Sean Halpin? This is why I'm so excited.
This is what's so funny,
like,
right?
He's like, it doesn't seem like he would take it too hard.
So I'm drunk as a skunk, and then I don't remember what I say. And I go to bed. Well, the next morning he comes up and he's like, "Hey, so do you remember giving me tips on how I should trim my beard?" I go, "What?"
What the fuck?
He goes, "You were telling me to trim my beard because they couldn't see my funny face." I go, "What?" He goes, "You must have said something like, dude, you got a face. It's funny. You make funny faces, and they can't see it under all that hair. You got to shave it, bro. Not all the way, but just on like a one setting." That's what he was telling me.
You just wanted to level the playing field is what you wanted to do.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, well, because I look at that beard and I look at your beard.
And then he should hit his face like every other 3 inches with the razor.
Yeah, like I do.
To make it patchy so he looks like you.
Yeah, exactly. So he can look like a fucking 13-year-old Armenian girl. Like me. Like me. Just like me. I got this shitty. I hate my facial hair.
So turned on,
Pete's
right?
got open patches in his beard, and it still looks more manly than I have.
It does.
You know, at least Pete could blame his on an allergic reaction. I had a bad allergic reaction to dogs. That's why, you know, my face is all camouflagey. But you, Gooch,
It's all gone now. I got a little bit.
yeah, no, you got little. It's
all
growing
gone.
back. It's only a matter of time till it's back again.
Yeah.
And you're gonna grow out like a Robin Williams beard.
For a hot minute, though, it was worse than Brad.
Yeah, no, for a hot minute it looked weird. Like
It did
was
look
just,
weird.
What happened?
It looked like I just.
It looked like somebody just threw paint against the wall. Like it was just there was like you saw like dark patches, and then all of a sudden there was just like nothing but bare baby ass skin.
Yeah,
It was the weirdest thing.
It's gone now.
Good.
Call that
Glad.
jizz targets.
What it looked like? What?
It was like skee ball with jizz.
Ha!
Skee ball with jizz.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to me.
Throw your jizz over
Shut
the
up.
top. Try to get 5,000 points.
Dude.
2 tickets.
So I told you guys before that I went out and got a new Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, I was proud of you because you've been driving some car I've never heard of.
An Isuzu Ascender.
Since we
Yeah, look that up.
Ascender. Yeah, there's one
Look
of them.
that up on the KBB.com.
It was sold to some dipshit in Las Vegas in 2000.
Dude, I drove the shit out of that car. It served me well. Anyway.
Had a fucking stormtrooper on the back.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell.
Yeah. So when I got this Toyota Tacoma, 6,000 miles on it, already in the shop.
It's a nice truck, bro. What?
Yeah, already in the shop. Already. A Toyota Tacoma. Dude, and here's the deal. Like, when I called the tow
You
truck
should have
driver...
got the grown-up size. I got the Tundra.
No. I have an average penis truck. You have I got an extremely small acorn dick truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tundra.
I could drive over mountains and fuck you in 5 seconds, and you never know I was in there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You got ninja dick.
Yeah. Think I care about her needs? Live your life the right way.
V8 bitches.
Yeah, anyway, go on.
So anyway, this is exactly. I'm like bummed out,
6,000 miles,
dude. That
dude.
really was like a crowning achievement for me. Like,
Yeah.
because dude, I've been
The
breaking
new
my ass
truck.
for a long time. I get this truck. I'm like, yeah, dude, you own it. You deserve it, Gooch. Fucking 6,000 miles. Boom. Suck my dick. Suck everyone's dick. So anyway,
It's been in the shop since.
Sunday. This is when it breaks down.
Okay.
I called the tow truck guy. The tow truck guy is even like, Toyota Tacoma, I do not understand. They go, this should be a good car. You know, this should last. This car should last. You know, like, and he's arguing with me, and I'm like, yes, dude, I know. I'm with you. I'm like,
do you have a bomb in his shoe?
shut up, you racist.
What's with your accent?
Your accent
That was the accent that he threw at
I'm
me.
saying Israeli.
Right.
What were you?
Israelis don't put bombs in their shoe.
Sure they do.
No, they don't.
What accent were you trying to make?
I was trying to make Pakistani.
Okay, still shoe bomber.
Right, of course. That's
Go
why I
on.
called you racist.
Go on.
Come on now.
All right.
As long as you owned it. You racist piece of shit. But yeah, dude. So he's like, Toyota Tacoma should last long. So I'm like, okay. So he takes the truck, and basically they got to take it to a yard, and then they're going to take it to the Toyota dealership to get it fixed, right? So I tell them what dealership to take it to. The next morning I wake up, I call the dealership, they can't find the truck. I'm like, great. I call up the dealership, I go, did you take it to this dealership? on Sahara. They go, yeah, we took it to the one on Sahara. Okay, call them back. They said they got it. Well, okay. Well, we'll go look for it. We'll call you back in a little bit. No problem. 2 hours go by. I get no fucking phone call. I finally call them again. I go, did you find the truck? That's all I want to know. Did you find the truck? No, we can't find it. Well, that would have been cool if you would have called me 10 minutes ago. I mean, fucking hour and a half ago. But instead, just fuck it.
They ignored you.
Yeah, they ignored me. So I called the tow truck driver. I go, did you drop it off at the one at Fletcher Jones? I go, no. We dropped it to off at the other Toyota dealership on Sahara, which is a street here in Vegas. Oh, okay. So now I got to call them. Hey, did you find it? Why don't you just give us your phone number and we'll call you back. Another 2 fucking hours go by. They don't tell me. I get no phone call, so I'm like, fuck it. I tell my girl, we're going over to the dealership. I go there. I find my truck. Thank God. Now I know where the fucking truck is at. Go to the dealership. I go into the dealership. I go, yeah, look, my truck's out there. I go, yeah, my name's, they dropped off my truck earlier today. Oh, the Tacoma? Yeah, we were going to call you. Oh, really? Well, that's good to see that you should have called me since they dropped it off at 8 in the fucking morning. It's noon now, cocksucker, right? So, anyway, I'm like, all right, look, just let me know what's going on. Give me a rental. So they give me a rental. Now, this is the deal. When you're in a Tacoma's a V6, and anytime you go from like a V8 or a V6 you could go from V8 to V6, and you're going to notice a severe drop-off, but it's not dangerous, the drop-off.
Yeah.
When you go from like a V6 to a fucking Corolla, which is the car that I'm driving right now, you're going to die at some point because you're expecting that V6 punch, and then you're going... and dude, I almost got fucking T-boned, like trying to make a left-hand turn on the flip. Oh, I got this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit! And I had to like punch it, so somebody didn't hit my dude.
I know exactly how you feel.
Exactly right. It's fucking.
I got rid of that Challenger. They were working on my Challenger. They gave me a Dodge Dart.
Yeah, dude. Exactly right. They might as well have just given you
1/4 of the horsepower.
Dude, they might as well have just given you like a donkey and a cart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, here's a whip. Get to work.
Wear this shirt. It's got a target on the back. Now go.
Exactly. So anyway, I'm driving around this car. Dude, it's been like 3 days. I haven't heard anything. I don't know what's going on, but it's just driving me nuts, dude. It's like after 6,000 miles, like, God damn it. Now I'm over
3 days.
Yeah, exactly. 3 fucking days.
You know what? But the first day, they obviously didn't do shit because they didn't even call you.
Well, this is what happened. The first day, he said, look, we went in there, because the first day I go, look, let me go get some shit out of the truck. I go in there. They took off the glove box and they're working with the wiring. And they told me, they're like, yeah, what happened was and I ended up getting a call from them later that day. They go, look, we tightened up the wiring. It started right up. But the auto mechanic wants to keep it overnight and then take it for a test drive the next day. All right. I guess they took it for a test drive the next day. Everything fucked up again.
Oh.
So now I don't know what the hell's going on. We're talking, it's already on day 4.
Yeah.
Day 4. I'm like, dude, you got to fix this. What's going on here? And then I sit there and bring up and I go, and dude, on top of that, I looked up the Toyota Tacoma 2014. It says that there's a recall. And he goes, oh, well, yeah, that came out, but that might not even be real. I go, really? Because I got it off the Toyota website. Well, you want to make sure they don't release that information out to everyone. I go, it's on the internet.
It's on the website.
It's on the fucking web, asshole.
On the Toyota website.
On the Toyota website. And I'm like, actually, no, it wasn't on the Toyota website. It was on the Kelley Blue Book website. But still, I mean, that's like same fucking thing. Well, not the same thing, because obviously Toyotas are going to let you know.
What happens when your car gets recalled? What does that mean? They have to just take it in to fix it, or what do they do?
Well, dude, I'm just hoping that I don't have a lemon, dude. Oh. Like, because the thing is I asked him, I go, what's the deal with the lemon law? He goes, well, it has to be brought in 3 times for the same problem. I'm like, okay, that really sounds like shit.
The lemon law is what?
The lemon law is if you buy a car that's just obviously fucked up and they can't fix it,
you get your money back.
I don't know if they get your money back or they just give you another car and deduct the payments,
from the previous car.
From the previous car, yeah. It's just a bunch of crazy shit, dude.
Wow, that's crazy for a new car, though.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I would think that would be something with a
that sucks,
older
man.
car. Yeah,
so about that Chandra in December, I already got like 22,000 miles.
Well, I know. You drove to Phoenix.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, how many times?
500 miles.
Yeah.
Once.
Oh, you just only drove it once to Phoenix?
One time.
I thought you did a couple
this
times.
last weekend, not in the truck.
22,000 in 4 months?
That's how I roll.
Wow, this guy lives,
I also have a 60 mile round trip to work.
Yeah, he lives
6
way out.
days a week.
Yeah, he drives from every day from West Virginia to Vegas.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
And
No, I
it's
got
like-
the same route, man. I do my oil changes now once every month. It seems like
Yeah.
you do your 3,000 miles. So I've probably been going
Yeah,
9
dude. But Dennis has got a huge truck. Like yours is like the standard
Normal truck.
Yeah, extra cab.
No, yeah, I got the Tundra,
Yeah.
fucking double cab,
Exactly.
fucking full shebang.
Yeah, dude, for real.
But I have a family.
Like you got the Tundra, any dick, V8, fucking balls out of your scrotum.
Smallest dick in the world. Mm-hmm. Guess who still comes every time they fuck?
Good job,
Dennis.
dude. Dennis does. Good for you, brother.
Does your partner? Don't matter.
It doesn't sound like you enjoy sex at all, man.
I love it.
Dude, are you kidding?
But I treat it like a race.
Right.
I'm like, you better go as quick as you can.
Yeah, you better think of Gooch and you're fucking me. That's what he tells
First
us
one
all.
there wins, yeah. And then her pussy turned into a dick. She never wanted anyone inside of her ever again after that thought.
Put your dick in my urethra.
She's like, hey, why don't I eat some diarrhea instead of fucking gooch?
Ugh, God.
Put
Are
it in
you
my
serious?
Tongue it.
She would easily bang me before eating a handful
Like
of diarrhea.
with a hot loogie in it. And
Easily.
swirl it around with her tongue like
I'm
a
not
Starbucks.
saying she would look forward to fucking me, but she would easily eat.
First off, no
she
one-
would
What the
easily-
fuck
First
are
off,
we talking about?
no one has
guys? Stop it.
ever looked forward to fucking you.
Dude,
Ever.
all the time.
No one has ever done that.
We are
Including your current lady. She does not look forward to that. She looks at it as, fuck, I got to go to work.
Dude, are you kidding me, bro? Here's the thing. That's actually an interesting segue here because I've got a great chick.
You do.
Okay, I do.
I agree with that fully.
I have
She's a
an
great little girl.
amazing woman, right? She keeps it together. You know, man, I think she's beautiful. She makes me a sandwich. You know, but the
She
problem,
makes me a sandwich.
What a
Hey, whatever.
racist.
dude. Hey,
You run out of compliments, man? You
Hey,
just
dude,
go to- she
it's
makes
the
me-
little
Hey, tell
things,
us,
Pete.
tell us the things
It's
about your girl that you love. Well, she's pretty. She makes me sandwiches.
She's awesome, dude. She's funny. She's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Right? She just makes everything good for me. But I will tell you though.
You don't deserve her. She's settled.
Oh, I fucking know I don't deserve.
You don't deserve a sandwich.
Dude,
Go
I
on.
don't deserve any sandwiches. I don't deserve any love whatsoever. But it happons.
You don't
She
deserve-
made me cookies when I went
don't
over there for
deserve
a
video
plan.
games, dude.
Remember that?
She
yeah.
painted
Made
blood
me
on my
cookies.
face once. Never made me food.
Yeah. Because she looked at you and she realized that she was trying to actually help you by not.
She'd
giving you
rather
food.
have a bowl full of diarrhea,
Mrs.
Dennis,
Gooch,
than have sex
I'd like a
with you.
dessert next time I come over.
And then she's going to look at you and go, no, that's going to go right towards your hips.
Yeah.
Just like everything else you eat. Now, this is the deal.
Go towards her chips.
What?
What?
I think he said chips.
Chips?
I
Really?
meant nips.
But I will tell you though that having a great chick though it's difficult because especially as an entertainer and you're trying to be creative, when you're happy, it hurts creativity, I think. I think the best creativity comes from being angry. And she makes me so happy.
You were
that-
funny when I met you.
Right, and that was before that was before I met her.
Yeah.
And
Haven't
it's
been-
like
haven't been
now,
something funny since.
ever since I've been happy with her, it's just been boom, just like a severe drop off. It's like that game on Price is Right, where the guy's like hiking up the mountain, yeah, and then and he falls off. That's where my comedy and funniness have gone. It's crazy. It went
You used
nowhere.
to be funny and cool. Now you're fat and unfunny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fat?
And that's from all the sandwiches.
Pete, am I fat?
No.
No, thank you.
Has he put on weight?
Who, Brandon? I think
Yeah.
he's lost weight.
Has
Yeah.
he put on weight?
He said, you just said it lost weight.
I think he lost weight.
So you know.
First off, Pete has been your friend forever.
Yes.
And I just saw you slide him a fin.
Exactly. Because he's all about building up my self-esteem. If
What's
I pay
sliding
him
me a fin mean?
money.
It's $5.
Pay attention.
Stupid.
Pay attention. God
All right.
damn it.
$5 is going to make me give him a good
Well, now-
compliment.
now-
oh, look at
Five-
that $5 and
That's 5
say something.
ruples or
Yeah.
pieces of dirt clods. I don't know what country. what money
beats.
you're 5 beats in a bucket.
Yeah, now Dennis and I are best friends, and now you're stupid. See,
Yeah.
now we team up.
Now I'm
See,
the fat,
now
not
you're the
funny
fat
one.
idiot.
Oh,
Look at
boy.
you. Boo. Hang your head. Put your chin in your chest. Queer.
I became hard in jail.
I did not become hard in jail.
You were hard every day in jail.
They gave me a nick. They
I
gave
wasn't
me
there for more than 8 hours.
They gave me a nickname. They called me Bat Bag.
I was hard for 8 hours.
So anyway,
Bat bag.
yeah, because you would take a lot of dicks in your ass.
Came twice.
So,
That's stupid. Bat bag. Because you take a lot of dicks in your ass.
yeah,
Made sense to me.
it made perfect sense.
Does it
Think
make sense?
about
What do you mean? So my asshole's a bag?
Yeah.
No. So your asshole's just got a bunch of phalluses in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's
like
a
a bat
bat?
bag. Like a bat bag.
Like full of
I'm not sure that
Louisville sluggers.
Yeah,
A
you know-
bag that holds bats.
You never seen a bat bag?
You guys are fucking stupid.
No, we're not. We're highly creative.
Lisa's amazing. Moving
Lisa's
on.
amazing,
All
but I'm
right.
just saying though, dude. It just the fact that she makes me happy. It does hurt creativity because, how am I gonna be able to make things out, like comics, like for example, when you watch stand-up comedy, they're always bitching, my girlfriend never gives me, my wife and girlfriend never give me sex, she never does this and she never does that, and then all the guys and the women in the audience are like, yeah, that's right,
Because you're John Panette.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, what's the
God,
John Panette,
really?
man? He just passed.
But I'm just saying though, but it's like, but you always hear those jokes. So what am I going to do when I'm on stage? I'm like, dude, have your girlfriend ever made you the most magnificent sandwich? And and some guy in the audience is going to go, fuck you, faggot. Like, I mean, what am I going to do?
He's like, yeah, then afterwards she was like, can I get you a beverage?
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Would
But
you
it
like-
happens in my world.
Would you like to go to a club and maybe have a drink?
Exactly.
Now people can see why it's so hard for us to do this show because we're all happy people here. Like,
Right.
Dennis is happy, you're happy, I'm happy. We're all happy people. So we have to get in here and make things.
Make things sound shitty.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes.
Well, I mean, that's why we use the
Not
world.
for you, Dennis.
All right, here's how
Not for you, Dennis. Yeah, exactly. Dennis finds a way.
Yeah.
Here's how we make
God
the show
damn.
better next
You can
episode
angry if-
90.
Yeah.
Here's how we make the show good. You ready?
Right,
Gooch?
I'm listening.
Go home tonight. You walk in the house. You spit on your girl's face and call her a bitch.
What?
Next week, you will have been fighting for a week.
Right.
And this show will be great.
And I'll be suicidal.
But
Yes.
they
and
didn't.
all by
And
myself.
the listeners will be happy.
Oh, dude, I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah. They didn't fight when he peed on the bed. Why would he care
Yeah.
if he spit on her and called her a bitch? She'd
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
either that or I could just get married to her and then just have
Blame
her.
a guy for anything he does when he's sleeping.
Right.
really? Yeah, I accept.
That's the rule
Yeah,
of
think
my
about
house.
I accept.
Yeah.
I accept. That's a good
Exactly.
rule.
That's
I like
what I
that.
say in my house. Whatever I do or say in my sleep,
Like
you
when
cannot be,
when Dennis's wife caught Dennis shooting gay porn, he was
Yeah.
like, "I was just sleep fucking."
Yeah.
That's basically how it goes.
when I was shooting, when
There's a
those
lot
guys
of
were in
gay
that
jokes
shoot.
this episode.
Right.
There's a lot of gay jokes.
Shut up, Batbag. Here's the thing.
I'm just trying to.
Na half gallon inside a pee.
Really? That?
I'm
no.
making straight jokes from now on. Fuck
No.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing hetero jokes.
Yeah. What are the jokes?
The
gonna
rest
go for? What are the jokes
They're
going
not
to
going to be funny.
be? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, like I don't
Well,
know,
because
man.
that's the thing. Like, dude, if I were gay,
Mm-hmm.
and like, let's just say we all were gay, like, would we make those jokes? Like, dude,
I'd like to think
seriously,
so.
you should totally put a sweet pussy in your mouth. I mean, like,
You know, why
would
don't you
that-
just go home and suck a vagina, you straighty?
Yeah.
straight.
Why don't you go over there and have a three-way with two supermodels? Victoria's Secret supermodels.
Yeah, Pete was at home jacking off the Playboy.
Oh, you're such a breeder.
Back to the gay jokes. Your guys' point's proven.
Whatever. It's only funny when it's straight guys making those jokes.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It really is. It's like when you hear a black dude use the N-word. Like, that's how... It's like, okay,
You
it's
said it's only
acceptable.
funny when a white dude uses the N-word?
No. I'm saying it's like when a black dude uses the N-word. It's like, you're allowed to do that.
So it's
But, like,
funny.
if a straight dude makes...
A straight dude?
If a straight dude makes fun of another dude for sucking a dick, it's not we're making fun of him for being gay. We're making fun of him for just putting a cock in his mouth. Because we know deep down inside he likes vagina, but instead we're trying to switch it around.
And I
Pete.
prefer saltine American.
Yeah,
not
get
cracker.
into the game, Batbag. God damn it.
Hey, Jism Junkie,
Oh, I like that one.
You like Jism Junkie and Bat Bag.
Exactly.
Blackfoot,
Jesus Christ.
mattress back,
Pete's got to
knuckle dragon,
Pete's got to tie off his throat.
What's
Some dick.
What's Blackfoot?
streetwalker like a whore with no shoes because she got beat up and took them from her.
Yeah, Blackfeet.
That's what you call me Blackfoot.
Yeah. It's either that or a
You're a
Native American.
streetwalker. No, they even had moccasins.
Okay, yeah, so they don't have Blackfeet.
But dirty whores who get in trouble by their pimps have black feet.
Blackfeet, yeah. See, do the math, Pete.
Walk down the sidewalk with no shoes on.
I
they have black
understand.
feet.
I get the black feet, but how's that a gay joke?
It's not,
It's
a gay joke. We're
I'm
just calling you a filthy
whore.
whore. Yeah. Fake.
Fuck,
See,
man,
look at that.
I
See,
can't-
that's two minds thinking alike
I
right there.
can't keep up when y'all are gonna gang bully me like
Dude,
this.
seriously. Now, you better jump back into the game because right now Dennis is my best friend.
I know.
It's only a matter of time.
I'm not going to speak for the rest of the show.
I'm gonna throw some. I'm gonna throw some straight jokes your way, Dennis. Don't you worry about it.
And speaking of Dennis and I, so we had to record a spot. Now, spots are when you do a commercial, and the person that
They call them
wrote,
spots in the biz.
yeah, and the commercial was for somebody running a vapor establishment here in Las Vegas, and Dennis and I, what we had to say was, I had to go, get your vape on. And then Dennis goes, get your vape on. And then I say, get your vape on. Dennis goes, get your vape on. And then we both say, at vape one.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Here's what happens when you
God,
get
that
two
sounds hard.
two dickheads that can't think straight, and they're being forced to record a commercial together. Because we were walking down the hallway, we had a meeting on Tuesday, and our production director, Demo Dave, very nice guy, is like, "Hey, I need both of you guys to come in here and do this spot for me."
Yeah. And this is basically, and this
we're
is
like, all right, what's this about? And then we go in and we're like, oh.
yeah. I can't believe it took us this long to do it, but this is basically.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Get your vape on.
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 Is that real?
Yeah.
You guys are just screaming over.
Are we
These
both
are the
saying
outtakes.
get your vape on at vape one at the same
and then
time?
they both say get your vape on. Vape.
All right.
So, okay, and maybe even a little.
Okay, I think you say get your vape on, and we'll both go
Right,
on.
yeah.
At
So
vape
you,
one.
me,
Yeah.
you, me, and then
Dude, seriously, like there are tapes where you hear the Beatles arguing about making "Hey Jude." This is like so far.
Now, this commercial.
Why do you
was
say it like this?
way less,
Why do you say
way less,
get your vape on? Why
That's
do you
what
say
they
it like-
told us.
because that's what they told us. That's what they told us to say.
No, but you guys say it with like these weird accents.
Well, because they wanted us to be excited.
Oh, let me hear this again. Let me hear excited.
Now, mind you, that these 3 minutes of outtakes.
Pete's got to get his gape on.
I like goatsy cheese.
Yeah, get your gape on,
The commercial in its entirety, and it was a 30-second commercial.
Pete. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so,
okay.
And this is just 3 minutes of us not being
Yeah.
able to get our shit straight.
I'm ready.
Okay. Right.
And
Here we go. Here we go.
a
Here we go.
little faster, and you were on that last.
Okay. Get your vape on.
get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
On it. All right, here we go. One more time.
After I say it the second time, then we both say the thing
At
together.
vape one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, right. Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape
Get
on.
your vape on.
At
Get your
vape
vape on at
one.
vape one. You got to say get. You got to start with a get again.
Jesus. No, because there's it goes 3 times. And that's the thing.
I
And
say
all you hear is just us arguing.
I do this shit all day at home.
All right,
with
all right,
no
all right,
problems.
all right, all right. Do it
Yeah.
again.
Then it says, here we go.
Yeah.
4 times. No. It's because I say it twice, and then he says it twice, and then both of us say at vape one.
All right, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Get your vape on.
You guys ought to write this down as a
That's what I'm saying. It's the dumbest fucking thing. It shows how stupid we are.
Yeah.
All right, go again.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
At vape one.
Dennis ain't there. You're just like looking at Brennan.
I say, get
Now
your
we're
vape on
arguing.
again after I
That's
do.
the
and
thing.
then
It's
we
like
both
now
say
we're
it.
just kind of going back and forth. Go, no, that's not how it goes.
I say get your vape on, then you say get your vape on, and then both of us say at vape one.
All right.
Okay?
Let me,
Fuck. Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape
Get
on.
your vape on.
At vape one. God damn.
I don't know why I can't do it.
Dennis, did you just concede
How
right
about
there?
this?
Wait, you, me, and you.
Jesus, are
Okay.
you really have that hard of a time counting?
Hard at a time
Oh, yeah,
counting.
say it
This is the one.
once.
This is the one.
Okay. Get your vape on.
By this time, I'm hoarse.
I did it again. Do it again. Do it
All
again.
right. You do it first this time.
All right. That's gonna fuck us up.
No, it's not. Go.
All right. Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
At vape one.
Ooh.
One more time, so it's a little.
All right.
not even at the-
Close.
Okay.
He wants one more now.
Here you go.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape. It's Dennis because he can't.
I do nothing.
I do nothing.
All right.
All right, let's do the good vape.
All right, ready? Get your vape on.
Get your All right. Okay. Okay.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
Get your vape on.
At vape one.
Right there.
All right.
All right, there you go. Finally.
That was adorable.
Finally got that out of the way.
Yeah, 5 minutes for us to do 4 words so he could have someone else and come in and read the rest of the commercial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, look.
I bet we can do that in one take right now.
All right, ready? Me and you. Ready?
Ready?
Get your vape on!
Get your vape on!
See?
Why are you laughing, bro? Come
right.
on. Be focused.
Okay.
Do it.
Go.
Get your vape on!
Get your vape on!
Get your vape on!
Get your vape on! Add vape one!
All right. See, that's what happens when we're best friends.
Right.
Fuck
See?
it. Oh, who
Yeah.
just got kicked out for all the
Exactly.
gay joke?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get your gape on.
Get the fuck out of here, gay vape.
Yeah, go suck on a titty.
Yeah.
It's not that funny. You're right.
Exactly.
These
It's
straight
nowhere near
jokes
as
suck.
funny. Yeah, go suck on a clitoris, Dennis.
Why don't you make a vagina come?
Hey.
Go finger a vagina. That's not funny.
Now,
either.
see, that's what I'm saying. It's
Straight
not
jokes.
funny. All
I'm
right.
going to bring straight jokes into this show.
Why don't you go on a date with a girl?
Not good.
Perhaps see a movie and grab an ice cream.
Exactly.
after.
Why don't you have a bunch of circle?
Like
Why don't
that?
you have a bunch of girls pee on you, like circle jerk?
Maybe you should have one of those things where like 5 chicks bang you.
Not fun. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, take
Like
that.
they trade spaces and they take turns on your face.
Why don't you be in a bukkake? How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you be in one?
Okay, now you lost me.
Dude, I'm lost. I don't
All
know.
right.
I'm trying on straight jokes. All right.
Exactly. Pete Spajek, let's do the news.
Recorded from the RTO studios in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Pete Spajek and the news.
Get in the game.
Get your vape on. All right. First
your
news
vape
story.
on, Pete.
First news story of the day. A 17-year-old Irish boy suffers a heart attack after his friend squeezes his testicles.
That's
wow.
hilarious.
Exactly. And not gay at all.
The unidentified boy allegedly had his scrotum jerked by a friend in a prank, which caused him to pass out. He has since been put into a medically induced coma as in stable condition.
Dude, let me tell you something. Remember, we've all played those shitty games when we were young, right? I never played a squeeze your testicles game. That's just a game I never wanted to play. There was always a cup check.
There's a bag tag.
Yeah. Bag tag is one thing. Okay, just a little tappy.
I still do that at 40 years of age.
I think you got me one time,
Yeah.
fucker.
Yeah.
But yeah.
To get put in a coma, he had to have some blood clots or something. I mean,
That's
they had to
some weak
squeeze the
fucking nuts, Irishman.
Yeah.
Suck up.
For real.
Sack up.
Yeah, you're not doing the stereotype jokes are in full effect in this situation.
Grow some balls.
All I'm saying is like, what were the jokes that we played? We played cup check every now and then, sack tap. There was open chest.
I remember open chest.
And did you ever have body glove?
Nah, I used to do the pass out game. You remember that?
Pass out game was a good one.
No, it was not. It was a horrible one. But
What happened exactly?
You put your arms across your chest like this, and then your two friends would squeeze your chest until you were out of breath and you passed out.
All right, what's next, Pete?
All right, so there's a homeless woman that was praying, and she was egged by 3 teenagers
That's what you get for loving God and believing in
on a
it.
sidewalk. The 3 teenagers were arrested for felony assault and conspiracy charges after egging a 6-year-old homeless woman who was praying on the sidewalk in Lancaster.
Well,
that
let's
seems
not jump to
harsh.
conclusions. Maybe she was praying for eggs.
Do you know this?
Let me read a little bit more on the story, and no, doesn't say she was praying
a
for
little bit
eggs.
harsh of a punishment is all.
We had a friend that egged someone on the strip. Our buddy Letitia, she threw an egg at some guy's face on the strip, got arrested too.
Really? What?
She turned around and the dude was holding his wife's hand. She turned around and just pegged him in the face with an egg because he said something to her.
Let's share the story.
Got arrested. Cop was right behind her when she threw it.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, so
I shared the story before about how we used to do that in Phoenix on 27th Avenue in the van. Me and my
Oh, with the
friend
water
Jerry.
balloons?
Yeah, with the water
Hey,
balloon
dude,
launcher.
this guy.
I remember this
yeah,
story.
Listen
Yeah.
how horrible of a person Dennis
There's
is.
water
If you
balloons,
just tuned
eggs.
in and started listening to Rise to Offend, Dennis used to do this in Phoenix. Him and his buddies, they would roll up in a van, and they had a water balloon launcher.
Like 2 long strips of surgical tubing on each side
Yeah.
with a denim fucking cup.
Yeah, and then they would just fucking launch water balloons right at Crack Horse's chest. And then we're talking like 5 feet away, like
Yeah.
a direct shot.
Dude, that
Just
would knock them
boom!
down.
Yeah,
Right.
dude.
Water balloons, eggs.
Eggs, the whole 9.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
damn, you were
You're
such
hookers.
You could have went to jail for that.
You're
coulda had
street hookers. You don't count. You don't. You're not like real people or anything.
I wonder if that would
You're like
work on the
fish.
top. Hey,
Yeah.
Judge,
Like
listen.
fish.
You're
Yeah.
like fish.
Yeah.
I flushed you.
Exactly. Hey, Judge, watch here. Does anybody have a lit cigarette that I
Here's
could
the
use?
thing.
Let me put this out. See how there's no reaction when I put it out on our forum? That's what we're dealing with
I
here.
didn't do that. It was just it's simple fun. Water.
Right.
All I did was left a clean spot on their jizz-covered chest.
You know what? I didn't look at it that way.
No, that shit would hurt, Dennis.
So then maybe he's a
An
humanitarian.
egg to someone's... Okay, a water
Dude, I'm
balloon
going to tell you right
would
now.
sting for a second, but an
You
egg
know-
would hurt, man.
But I'm just telling you right now, maybe it was something that's needed. Like if you use a water balloon and it stung, it's probably because there was a lot of dirt there on them.
Here's another part of my defense. If I would have said, Your Honor, let's you and me take a trip in Jerry's van down 27th Avenue and throw water balloons at a horse. And then we come back to court afterwards and see what you think.
He would have
He
said,
would let me go scot-free.
recess.
Yeah,
He just
recess.
gavel on the...
He would probably let me bang the bailiff.
Of course.
Bailiff's probably a dude.
That's fucking misogynistic of you.
Yeah, how dare you, Pete?
Really? We're
Seriously.
2 episodes ago. We're talking about how you
I
can't
believe there was
you
a
can't be a typist without having to be a girl.
I
And
don't
now we're
recall
saying
that.
the bailiff.
don't
For
recall that at
starters,
all.
Pete, I'll have you know there was a show called Night Court,
Yeah.
and Marsha Warfield was a bailiff.
Yeah.
She was a very large black woman
yes, this is true. However,
With a vagina, Pete.
with a vagina, Pete.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
what
with a
was the guy's
vagina.
name? What was the guy's name that was with her?
Bull.
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 Yeah, but she had Bull with him, so she had a little backup.
Whatever.
Anyways, all right. Next story.
Racist.
It's not racist.
So sexist.
Oh, that's me.
God, you're over here pretending like women aren't just as equal as men.
Here's a story I actually agree with, so I want to see if you guys will. Board members want dress code for parents dropping kids off at high school.
Oh, at high school?
A Florida high school wants to set a dress code for parents. Broward County School Board member Dr. Rosalind Osgood brought up the idea during a meeting after noticing parents dropping their kids off at Boyd Anderson High School while wearing saggy pants that expose their underwears and curlers in their hair.
Okay. For starters, if you're a parent and you're dropping off your high school child and you're still wearing baggy pants with your underwear exposed, that means you were probably 12 when you got your girlfriend pregnant.
And why is your Crip son going to school still?
Yeah, exactly. You should have pulled him out a long time ago and then
I thought I
had
knew
him
where
get
this
into
was
the drug
going,
biz.
Because sometimes when I go pick up the kids or drop the kids off from school, normally I don't do that. I take them to Grandpa's house because his favorite thing of the day is to walk them to school,
Right.
and to walk them home. So I get up an hour early and go do that so he can do that. And but sometimes when I have to go pick them up or drop them off, and I'll see some of these fucking moms, and they're like wearing their little tiny fucking yoga shorts and like a bra top, and they got their hair up and they're looking hot as fuck, but they look like they're in their underwear,
Right.
And they're on a playground at school with a bunch of third graders,
Right.
with their big ass fake Henderson titties sticking out, and I'm like, that's how you're going to pick up your kid?
Well, we automatically know what that kid's going to do with their future.
Yeah,
Exactly. Going to do the same goddamn thing Dave did.
beat women.
Of course. They're going to either A, beat women,
They're
or
going to
B,
beat off to their mom.
or B, they're going to try and hook up, or if they're a daughter, they're going to try and hook up with some dude with a fucking 3-foot scrotum and 65, 70 years of age when they're 22 and live off his dead
I'm
ass.
saying you don't want to put on a sweatsuit or something if you're coming to pick up your fucking 9-year-old kid from
But
school.
don't you realize that some of those places, they're trying to look for single parents as well?
Maybe.
You know?
Still, there's nothing but little kids.
Well, they're not looking
And
at
it's like,
that.
I go there and I'm like, hey, nice titties, nice ass. Ooh, camel toe. Man, you got an Audi, don't you?
Right? No shit.
But it's like, what the fuck?
I get it.
Put some fucking clothes on when you go
But
to
you're right. If you're
school.
around children, if you're going to a certain place, you should at
It's
least
an elementary
be,
school.
That's what I'm saying. I think that you should at least,
But
be
I'll go to
presentable.
like the parent-teacher conferences and the little assemblies and the award ceremonies when the kids get the honor roll, and I go there and I'll see these fucking hooch-ass mamas fucking wearing their booty shorts and their fucking tube tops. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because
everyone knows you're a whore because of your sores.
And they,
Why do you have to dress like it?
I get it. But that's the thing, though. But this is
I
what I'm
still
trying.
look.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you, though. Whores know they're whores. Whores know exactly what they're doing.
Whores think they're classy dames.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
They think so.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Whores know exactly what they are, dude. Whores know exactly what they are. And that's why they dress that way, because they want everyone to know that they're whores. And the women out there that do dress like whores, and they're like, stop judging me. I'm going to quote a Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle had the best joke.
This is a joke I know. Yeah.
He goes like this. He's like, when there's women out there that dress like that, and he goes, you wear a tank top, and he goes, you wear a shirt, and your titties all mashed together, popping out the top of your tank top, or not your not tank top, what am I thinking? Your turtleneck. You know what I mean? He's like, titties popping out the top of your turtleneck. And he goes, and then you get mad at those guys for looking, and you're like, hey, just because I dress this way, it does not make me a whore. And he goes, you're absolutely right. He goes, but you got to understand that shit is confusing. He goes, that'd be like me, Dave Chappelle the comedian, wearing a police uniform, and somebody runs up to me going, oh, officer, please, you got to help me. There's been a shooting. Hey, just because I'm dressed this way, it does not make me a police officer. Yeah. And it's exactly right. That is the best way I've ever heard it put.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and all I'm trying to say is, you know what you're doing.
Right.
You know what you're doing. And I will admit, like, as much as Dennis likes to stare at it, and as much as all the guys like to stare at it, this shit's probably got to stop. It's got to be a little embarrassing for the kids, wouldn't you think?
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But you get the chick, and she's got the obvious fake double D's, and they're in a little tiny bra
she paid for them.
shirt.
She wants to show them off.
But they're sticking out everywhere, and then she gives you the stink eye when you're staring at her tits.
Well, see,
what are you looking at?
Well, that's
your fucking tits, bitch.
Right.
They're sticking out.
Well, that's because she doesn't know what she wants.
I can see everything but your fucking milk duct.
Oh, God. Milk duct. That's a new term. All right, Pete, what's next?
All right, still in school over here. A Florida teacher is fired after a pedophile. What?
Okay, go ahead, Pete. What?
A Florida teacher fired after allegedly ordering hit on 7th grade
I
student.
like it already.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. Middle school teacher Drew DeHart accused of ordering 8th grade boys to attack a 7th grader. So
I'm all for
that's
it.
Ordering a hit.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
A Florida school
kick
board,
this dickhead's ass.
So the teacher got fired, and he ordered the six boys to attack a younger student to teach him a lesson.
All right, maybe not 6.
During the incident, 7th grader student Radorev, dude, I can't say
Don't
this.
say
name.
the names. Don't even try to say the names.
He said that
to be a racist.
He pretty much had the kids beat him up and forced him to apologize to the teacher while he was getting beat up.
Wow.
So he got fired, the teacher, but
I enjoy this.
That's
teacher.
a little ridiculous.
But I
Did
will
you say you
tell
enjoy the teacher?
Yeah.
But you know what, though? There's nothing. But this is the thing. Like, whenever you see.
The kid must have been a dick.
I'm going to tell you right now, that kid must have been a fucking dick.
I got jumped by 6 Mexican dudes when I was like 13 or 14. I don't know how old they were, but they were grown-ass men. They had mustaches in a Monte Carlo.
Did they make you apologize to your teacher?
No, they beat the shit out of me for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you are you.
Here I stand.
You're very
today.
punchable.
Well-rounded individual.
You're very, very punchable. Pete, what's next?
Stop talking about my ass.
All right, guys. There's a mascot, a new mascot in India. It is to reduce public defecation, and that mascot's name is Mr. Pooh.
Well,
that's great.
Mr. Hanky was already taken.
According to UNICEF, this is India, guys. Mr. Hanky was already taken. More than 620 million people in India do not use a toilet.
I would have thought it was more.
That's insane. And 28 million children have no toilet facilities at their school. That's half the population, dumping over 65 million kilos of poo out there every day.
Jesus Christ.
When you measure your public poo in kilos,
well,
you got issues.
All I'm trying to let you know, this is just yet another article that's just going to let every American know, no matter how right-wing you are, no matter how left-wing you are, and you can bitch about all the problems that happen here in the United States, there is a small percentage of us that have actually stepped in human shit.
Yeah.
And we got that going for us. We're talking 65. Okay, we're 620 million fucking people
are shitting outside.
At least twice a day.
Mm-hmm. At least.
I pee outside, I would imagine probably 12 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy going out back and peeing by the trees.
Out
in the
back.
morning.
You said out back
In my yard.
in your own yard.
That I own.
You could do whatever you want. Go ahead and shit in that
I've
yard.
probably pooped outside. I'm going to go ahead and guess 4 times.
I've done it once
in my life, and that's like camping. And I dig a hole and I shit in it, and then I bury it.
I remember one time I was in Ohio for the summer, and I had no friends, and it was like, dude, you got to understand, like, I would get dropped off to go stay with my dad in Fairborn, Ohio, which is probably the shittiest place on the planet, just because there's just nothing to do. There was nothing to do, and I remember one time I went crazy. I went stir crazy, and I go, fuck it, I'm going to go shit in the yard. And I did.
In the front yard or backyard?
And he was
Okay,
27.
Yeah, I was 27. I was 32. But, yeah, that was the only time I ever shit outside.
I think it's only
Well, there's 620 million
acceptable.
people that have that mentality in India, right?
Yeah, 620 people. And here's the
So
thing.
you need a mascot.
Yeah.
I think if you're camping, it's okay to shit outside. Other than
Yeah,
that,
well, if you're
definitely.
camping,
it's not cool.
you shit underneath the stars?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
You made it sound all romantic.
Yeah.
Taking a shit
stinky
underneath
and
the
beautiful.
stars.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying fucking, do
Well,
it.
if there is a
Now, it just
facility,
depen- well,
when you're
I mean,
camping,
it could be romantic if
That's
I'm
not
doing it on
camping, Pete.
my girl's chest or something like that. She might like that. Who knows?
If there's facilities, that's not camping. And I'm sure if you go home and ask your lady after she makes you a sandwich, why don't you poop on my chest? She'll probably do it.
Well, yeah, if I ask her to do it to me,
What if I ask her to do it to you?
she'd probably go, no.
I'm going to Facebook her right now.
No.
Hey, tonight, why don't you...
In
on
order
your
for
Gooch's
someone,
chest.
in order for someone to poop on your chest, you have to ask them politely.
No, you don't.
You don't have
You
to-
don't
you
ask.
don't
You
ask-
just do.
You just do.
Yeah. And I'm going to have her call you Gooch while she does it.
Oh, see, I don't want her to call me that.
Hey, Gooch, say something
See,
funny.
that's weird.
And then she's all...
See, that's
sorry.
weird. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
Mr.
little
Pooh,
loose.
Mr.
Mr. Pooh. Here's the thing with Mr. Pooh in India. Basically, he's everybody's thinking Mr. Hanky. No, Mr. Hanky was like a skinny turd. This is like a pile of shit.
It looks like a swirl of ice cream.
Yeah, swirl of chocolate ice cream. Think about that next time you're eating chocolate ice cream. But
Kind of like a small Chet from Weird Science.
yeah.
See that movie?
yeah.
I've seen worse.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a music video that goes along with Mr. Pooh, and we were just fortunate enough to get this. This is actually a PSA they play in India.
Yeah.
And they're trying to make this a new hit song.
They got electricity?
He's like Smokey the Bear out there.
It's an animated cartoon.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, what do I see? A pile of shit staring at me. I close my eyes, I step away. No matter where I go, there's no getting away.
There you go.
Take the poo to the loo.
Yeah.
This is an actual commercial. People can
It's
look
an
this
actual
up.
song.
They
Yeah.
play it in the airports.
Yeah. Hey, well, you got to play it wherever people are shitting.
Yeah. And they're basically telling
That's
the
my
people
favorite part. Poo, 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 poo.
Gangnam Style. It's catchy, man.
Yeah, exactly. They're probably fucking blasted out of Dollywood right now.
It makes me want
Or
to
Bollywood. Yeah,
Bollywood, yeah.
Bollywood, yeah.
poo
Sorry.
outside.
But but this is the thing though. You're dealing with. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people from not shitting outside.
It's a situation, man.
But you're
Well, if
dealing
they're-
with a bunch of people that have no problem just pitching a loaf right on the sidewalk. Oh, I got places to be. I'm late.
Well,
I don't got
we'd
any
get
sense.
arrested
Also
for
a
that.
shortage of
No.
places to take a
We
shit
would.
there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
They don't
that's-
have toilets,
That's what
yeah.
I'm guessing. Instead of coming up with a stupid music video and a mascot, why not make it illegal for you to shit on the sidewalk? But instead, they're like, no, let's just make a toe-tapping ditty, and we'll burn it into their heads that way. Which sounds all right, but you got to understand, you're dealing with people that...
Or
what you're dealing with people that don't shit in the toilet. So I understand that you're going to probably play this is going to be a small percentage. They're going to go, oh, okay, obviously shit in the toilet. But then you're going to see people that go, oh, wait, I could shit on the sidewalk and I'll just scoop it up with my hand and then slam dunk it into the toilet like I'm Blake Griffin or something. Yeah. I mean, you're talking to people that don't do this. So you have to lay it out step by step on
does
exactly
say-
what
and
to
they've
do.
been shitting in the street for all of their life, and now they hear this commercial and like, why would I
I
not
take my
shit in
poo to the
street?
loo?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And instead of spending the money on this international campaign of please don't shit in our streets, maybe you build a fucking porta-john on every corner.
Well, that's the logical step here, Dennis, but we're talking
Hey,
about India.
shit in this blue building.
Exactly. Some dog diarrhea. It doesn't work that way. Go ahead.
All right.
One last story. We got to get ready to go.
2 brothers are rearrested, guys, in Pakistan for cannibalism. 2 brothers previously jailed for cannibalism and then released have been arrested again after police discovered a child's severed head at the home in a remote village in northwest Pakistan.
You know, once you see once somebody is a cannibal, there should be the word should never be in front of arrested. Like, you're done for life.
Yeah,
if you've ever tasted human flesh, knowingly tasted human flesh, and I'm sure maybe it's happened before. I mean, there was a lady that ate a finger that was in a chili, at Wendy's or something like that. It's going to happen from time to time.
Sure.
No, if you kill some human being and eat them, then which is what these guys are obviously doing.
When you fillet this person up and start to grill it.
Yeah. When you Jeffrey Dahmer someone, you should be in jail the rest of your life, right?
I'm guessing,
I think you should just be shot and disappear. Why sit him in a prison?
But that's the thing, though, because that's the humane thing. So, in other words, in Pakistan, you could eat a person and they'll let you off with a slap on the wrist. But if you're a woman and you get raped, you're going to have a bunch of people in the village throwing stones at you until you die because that makes you a
in your
whore.
face.
Right, of course. One more reason why you should be ecstatic to be living right here in the good old United States of America. Well, that's about it for Rise to Offend, episode 89.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, hey, you like this book, huh? How about you just accidentally fall in this volcano? Pakistan girl. They're not allowed to go to school.
Dennis.
Dude,
that made no sense.
That's how we like to end episode right there. Yes, Road Dog.
And Pete is now my best friend.
Yeah.
Once again, you can email us, risetooffend@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Facebook.com/risetooffend, Twitter @risetooffend. There's risetooffend.com if you want to check out some old episodes. And one more needs to be said. Thank you for listening to episode 89. Share it, retweet it. I am Brandon Gooch.
Road Dog.
And
Better Spike.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Episode 89. Over and out. Bye-bye.